hope you're doing well today. TarantulaDan here, and welcome to the live video for the UK giveaway. Firstly, happy Halloween, and thank you for that comment. Yeah, Lord Poopenheim, I've had to shorten your comment because I've had to write it down quite a few times, and I think I've just called you Poopenheim in the list of things. So, but yeah, hey XBONE, happy Halloween to everyone. Hope you're hope you're having a good day. I am going to be doing the UK giveaway. It's already, and I figured while I'm doing this, I was going to dress up for this, but I've just got back in from work and I haven't had time. So some of you may have had me on social media, and you will have seen my post I went out today. It's the best that I could do for Halloween was to wear my my sort of funky helmet cover. So it's a bit of good fun. So yeah, I'm basically what the plan is for this. I'm going to be sort of having a quick chat with you. Then I'm going to be doing the draw for the inverts and the merchandise. Then once that's done, I will be taking requests, have a look at some animals, and I'll plan to be on this for about 15 minutes or so before my phone overheats, which is a regular problem for me because it's a Sony. So have you dressed up your spiders? No, I haven't. I couldn't think of any. I was going to put some like little shoes on them or a little witch hat, but they wouldn't stay still. So yeah, firstly, I'd like to just thank all of the new subscribers of mine. I've had quite a rise recently after Unilad kindly shared one of my videos, as well as Boredom Therapy and a few other sort of websites have been sort of approaching me and sharing my content. So thank you to them, and thank you to those of you that have watched that video and have came over here and have been sharing my videos. It really does help me. So yeah, basically I'm going to get on with this because there's a lot of you who are all very, very excited, I think, to find out who wins. Yeah, JP, Unilad shared it on Saturday. I think it got like 10 million views in like 48 hours or something crazy like that. So it's quite a good little video. So yeah, basically I'm going to be doing the draw now. There's a few, obviously I'm only going to be picking 2 winners, which is a real shame, but if enough of you want me to do more of this, I would love to do more giveaways in the future, as for all of, obviously, Europe and UK, and I am going to be looking at trying to find some supplies for my my Filipino, sort of Asian subscribers, because I don't want to sort of alienate those. I'd like to get everyone involved with my giveaways. So, with that said, yeah, someone's on their break at work, I'm going to do the video. So I actually have, if I just sort of crouch down here, I'll be swapping the screen in a second. I have, give me a second. There we go. Here's the screen. I have, this one is for the inverts. I have a total of 900 names written down here. It's been absolutely mental to write down everyone. So yeah, that's just the invert one, and this one is the merch. And it's literally as simple as this, okay? I'm going to go down to random name picker. I want to pick a name. This one is for the merchandise, okay? What inverts will you win? No, I won't be doing that. What will happen is I will contact the winner. They will be in touch. I'll liaise with them through the spider shop, and they can pick £50 worth of inverts, equipment, So anyway, random name picker. So this is for the UK invert, courtesy of the spider shop. Special thank you to those for doing this. Please go and check them out. So the winner is Owens Herps. I think you've been a subscriber for quite a while, so that is the invert winner. Sorry to those of you that didn't win. It's a bit hard when there's sort of so many of you. And also to XBONE, to the children knocking at your door, ignore them. I am. I don't even care. So Owen Herps, you are the winner for the inverts. I will be in touch with you. So sorry to everyone else, but I will be doing more of these in the future if you'd like to. And for the merchandise, which is from my Redbubble store, links to that is in the description to all of my videos. Again, I'm sort of scroll this down, but there's sort of lots and 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 lots of names. And the winner for this is Tammy Oldham. So there you go. Really simple. Tammy Oldham for the merchandise, I'll be in touch with you. And Owens Herps for the inverts courtesy of the Spider Shop. Huge thank you to those guys. So for those of you, if you live in America, Kevin Cooper, I have a giveaway that is running till tomorrow. I'll be doing the same thing tomorrow for the USA. So head on over to the American video. You can enter there and get in. So yeah, again, for those who are asking who won, I mean, it's a real shame. Obviously, I couldn't give this away to everyone. It just cost too much money. But Owens Herbs wins the inverts, courtesy of the Spider Shop, and Tammy Oldham wins the merchandise from me at Redbubble, I guess. So I'm going to switch the camera back around. It's a real shame to those of you that, of course, didn't win. I am very sorry. Like I said, I can't do it for everyone. But that said, I would love to do more of these in the future. And, you know, if that's what you'd like, or you want me to give away something else, then please feel free to let me know what you'd like to win in the comments below. So, yeah. So, yeah, well done to those two, and hopefully you can join in next time. And I tell you what, I was up last night, I was doing the list, and I was up till nearly midnight typing up all the names and make sure everything was right. I was doing it to the point where I actually forgot to have my food last night. I didn't have any tea after work, so Tarantula Tom, I know, I apologise. It's you know, I need more computers for more giveaways. But yeah, so yeah, obviously in the future I'll be doing more of these, and just let me know what kind of things you'd like to do. Comment on the video when it's up, or head on over to my social media and message me there. I've had a lot of messages on Instagram, Facebook and things, so if I'm slow to reply, I apologise. I've just had loads going on. So with that said, predatory beetles, yeah, absolutely. I actually only have one of these. Let's move my laptop out of the way very carefully by flinging it onto my bed. Yeah, the predatory beetle is actually, if I get the light and just bring the light around. Oh yeah, you can actually see as well, I have some spiders up in my bedroom on my ceiling. I didn't do these, but Kim, I got back from work one night and she sort of decorated my bedroom with spiders, because, you know, I don't have enough spiders or anything like that. Am I going to Donny? I don't think I will. I believe I'm working, which is a shame. So, you're putting your Christmas tree up tomorrow. That's a bit, that is a little bit early for me. Oops. Our Christmas tree goes up on the 18th of December, a week before, and it stays up for 1 week, and then it is tucked back down. So I've just had a request to feed the predatory beetle, so that's what I'm going to do. The EU contest will be live on Thursday. Tomorrow is the USA, and then Europe on Thursday. So you've still got, if you're in America and Europe, you've still got, you know, a few hours or a couple of days or whatever to enter. So yeah, never too early for Christmas songs. No, I agree. I was actually talking about Christmas songs at work with a colleague of mine, and for me, I always class Elton John's music as Christmas. I know it's not Christmassy, but when I was a child, back when I lived with my mother, you know, back when she was alive, she used to have Elton John on all the time around Christmas. So I kind of associate Elton John with Christmas music, even though it isn't. So no, I would love to. I actually have some crickets, and the beetle is out. That said, so is Ramsey. She's currently doing laps around the tank because she would love to eat, but she's getting a bit fat, so. Okay, so I have, let me just turn the camera around, and let me just turn the camera, come on, turn around. There we go. So here she is. I have a cricket. This does not refuse food, at least not very often anyway. Hopefully she will take it down. Nope, she's not going to eat. That's very, very unusual. That's probably the first time she's ever actually refused food since I've owned her. No, not going to eat. Well, that's a real shame. Yeah, typical. She hasn't eaten. To be fair, I don't think she's going to live for much longer. Not trying to be morbid or anything, but she's now she's coming up to nearly two years old. So I've had her for 2 years, which is quite long for one of these. So that's a bit of a shame. Yeah, the other thing I wanted to mention, Ed Francis. I don't know if you're still here live with me. If any of you don't know who Ed Francis is, he is a hypnotherapist who deals. He did a video to do with curing arachnophobia, so we have that in common on our channels. He's still here. He's in the comment section. Hello, Ed Francis. Thank you for joining me. Sorry you didn't win. Just a heads up to you. I'm thinking about getting some spider people together for a drink before Christmas. Probably sort of down, not completely down south, but kind of down south a little bit. Go out and maybe have a few drinks or something like that, and I'll speak to a couple of other sort of spider people. If you would like to join us, I would love for you to do that. I will message you about that. So, sounds good. It'd be great to sort of see you and catch up. So yeah, are there any more requests for the animals while I'm doing this? To be fair, one of the reasons my beta might not be eating is I've been doing a lot of feeding videos recently. I'm going to be sending some footage off to another YouTuber who's using it in one of his videos. Feel free to guess who that YouTuber is. Frankus Lee, another person. I will be messaging you if you heard what I said to Ed before Christmas. Maybe get some people together and have a drink if you feel like that. So yeah. My favourite tarantula. Okay. Simple enough. If I just move this, I've got my light on an actual stand. Trying to be too bright. My favourite tarantula is this one. This is Zelda, my adult female Lasiodora parahybana, the Brazilian salmon pink bird eater. And yeah, she's my favourite tarantula because she was the first one that I raised from a sling. So that's a quick look at her. Newts. Loads of people have been asking me for... To be fair, I was hoping to do an update on the newts anyway. At some point. Let me just... 2 seconds. Just hold that up. So this is the newt enclosure. Of course, you can't actually see any newts because... Obviously now I'm filming, they've decided to kind of hide, I guess. But people have been asking me what the pH is, and I've got it at about 6.8, which is as close as I can get to sort of 7. And there is, if you look, a filter up there as well, which is sort of rotating all the water and things. So it's a shame that they're not out, but I will be doing a care video on feeding these and things like that. I look like a serial killer. Thank you. I don't know if that's a compliment or not, but I would take it right that way. Yeah, congratulations to all the people that are new to keeping tarantulas and things like that. I believe... Oh, Mark's Tarantulas is here. Ed, see you later. Take care, and thanks for watching. Mark's Tarantulas is here, guys. If you don't know who Mark is, I would highly recommend that you go and check him out. He's a really, really nice guy. I had the pleasure of meeting him just this year at the BTS. We had a bit of a chat. So, Mark's Tarantulas, please go and check him out, because he's great. And also someone commented saying Tarantula Addict, so I'm now trying to scroll. Oh, he is. Tarantula Addict is here as well. Tarantula Addict and Mark. As I mentioned to Ed and Frankus Lee, I'm thinking about doing a Christmas, a little get together before Christmas for a drink somewhere, if in the UK, if you would like to join me for that. I thought it'd be kind of cool because I didn't get to speak to a lot of you. General chit chat at the BTS. So if you'd like to do that. As for me, I'm doing very well, and of course, happy to all the people that are only just joining me. Happy Halloween. I'm trying to go through all the comments. They're sort of coming around quicker than I can reply to them. So yeah, I'm doing very, very well. I'm very busy trying to get these sort of competitions sort of going, as well as doing lots of videos. I kind of mentioned to this week's video on Saturday, because I haven't done a normal video today or Thursday. I'm going to be doing I've got a new Creed fragrance, Creed Viking, which I'll be reviewing for next Thursday. I want to get that done by. And for this Saturday, I did some rehousings. So I rehoused the Poecilotheria regalis into this enclosure, but I'm not showing it you. I also rehoused my Chromatopelma cyanopubescens, and if I can just show you all of these. So I got the M. balfouri, the Haplopus species Columbia, the Samposomernia, the Lasiodoras, Gromosula, yeah, not Gromosula, Harpactria pulchrips. All of these ones have been loads of rehousings, so they will be up on Saturday, providing I can get them all edited because of doing these videos as well. So yeah, could do a video on how you keep my avicularia slings alive or any arboreal. Okay. If that's a request, if you have a video request for me to do, I would recommend going onto my Facebook page. The link to that will be in the description to all of my videos, and send me a message there, because this chat, when the video finishes, it won't be in the chat anymore. I won't be able to find these comments. So yeah, if you have a request, message me there and I'll get them done. But yeah, an avicularia, I would love to. I currently have but when you say avicularia, do you mean just the avics, or because obviously they've reclassified a lot of them, so you now have the avics, the A versicolor is now the Cariberna versicolor, and then you've also got the Whitepropora. So that's things like it used to be the avicularia diversipes, is now Whitepropora diversipes, and the Cariberna versicolor, and you know, a bit of a mix up. So do you mean avics, or do you mean what used to be the avic genus? You know. Thank you. I'm actually in my full leather still, because I got back from work and just literally came in, got my light and everything set up. Quick cup of tea from my huntsman mug. Of course, this was actually one of my spiders, and it's actually the huntsman that I use for the logo of my YouTube channel. Quick drink. Basically, it's straight into filming pretty much. Hey Kim, how you doing? I'll give you a call after this, of course. Can we see how the spider you found in the grapes? Yeah, sadly not, because that spider did die, but it was a yellow sac spider, so it wasn't too exciting. I was kind of hoping for something like I don't know, like a Brazilian wandering spider, or a black widow, or something a bit more exciting than a yellow sac. So unfortunately, I can't do that. No, it won't. Honestly, it's sort of like over half on. Trust me, I do it all the time. So which is your favourite mantis? Personally, for me, I love the deadleaf mantis. I like they look kind of the reason I like them, I think, they remind me of the second boss from the Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver game, Zephon, who was like a spider mantis thing. It creeped me out as a child, so I just deadleaf mantis remind me of those, so that's why. Yeah, I do keep warm. I'm actually sweating my ass off, to be fair. Avic is what I had to see. I'm thinking about getting a sling, but I'm nervous. Yeah, if you're new to keeping tarantulas, I wouldn't recommend keeping avic, Cariberna or Whitepropora, just because people say that they call it avic death syndrome. That doesn't exist. What it basically means is you're keeping it incorrectly, and because you're not keeping it right, it has died. I'm guilty of that myself in the past. I would recommend keeping other spiders before going into something that's a bit more sort of fragile, I guess. Brazilian jewel tarantula, yeah. Yeah, Mark, my Brazilian, is doing really, really well. I was actually really worried on the weekend, because I'd done all the rehousings and I was going through feeding for future feeding videos, as well as sending my content to someone else, which hopefully you'll see in one of their videos. And I hadn't seen the Celadonia for about 2 weeks, and I was thinking, oh, I hope it hasn't died, because it's very expensive. And I've managed to find it. It was hiding in like behind like a leaf thing, and it has eaten as well. So it's taken down, taken down a cricket the same size as it. So fingers crossed. Hopefully in the near future I'll get it in a molt and I can get it you know, bigger size, I can get it out and sort of show you guys. It's actually in this enclosure here, but it's in the leaves at the very back. I can see it from here, but there's no way I can get the camera around. So yeah, velvet worms, yes they are. Velvet worms are not available as often as certain tarantulas, but you can get them from the spider shop. Actually had them fairly recently, and I was going to buy some, but I decided not to because of sorting my space out. I'm actually going to be pretty much redoing the whole of this wall is going to be turned into one giant sort of spider rack, if you will, water wall, floor to ceiling. So at the moment I'm sort of watching my space. Of course I'm okay to buy slings because they take a while to grow, but velvet worms would need something probably like this kind of size, and I don't have any room for more large tanks like that. Can we see the crabs? Yeah, absolutely. If I just shove the beetle away. This one's actually in a this is the one I'm going to show you now. Is the one that actually lost the it had the accident and lost some of the limbs. Let's see, come on. And of course it's now going to try and make a runner. So this is the one that actually lost the legs and the claw, but it's now doing much better, which is good. He's just being a little bit active. He's not. I think he's actually. I don't think he's going to molt as such. But if I just show you the enclosure, it's been basically digging it all out. So there's the area that I keep filling with water, and it keeps filling. My apologies, guys. My phone has overheated, which is a problem with this. So I'm gonna have to sort of lean out the window a little bit to talk. Yeah, that crab is. Been doing a lot of like digging and things, which is a bit of a pain. Yeah, it's back. Hello?
Are you still on?
Yeah, why?
Sorry, I'm messaging on that phone.
Yeah, my phone overheated.
Okay.
My,
So I've just been watching.
that's my brother watching me. Wave, Josh.
Stalking. Hey guys.
Yeah, that's my brother. So, my phone overheated, which is a bit of a pain. So I apologise. Yeah, the crab is doing well. Both of them are doing well. I was thinking about reintroducing the one back in with the other, but I don't want them to fight and sort of lose limbs. If I just sort of sit back like this. So anonymous, who won? Tammy Oldham won the merchandise, and Owens Herps won the actual inverts from the spider shop. Let's say, I mean, obviously, of course, a lot of you didn't win. Please, if you would like to, I guess, show some support, please go and check out go and check out the spider shop and, you know, see what they've got. It would help them out, and the more people that I can direct to them, kind of the better, you know. So please go and check that out. Another bike video. Yeah, I will. I have a bike video that I'm going to try and get done in the next couple of weeks. So I'm buying another bike. I've got my jig set already, and my brother has it's officially a Honda Hornet. The main frame is the tail tidy is a Yamaha R6. It's got a CBR engine in it, so it's quite pokey. And what happened was I'm buying it off him because he doesn't use it in a couple of problems. I thought I'll buy it and I'll fix it up. And so yesterday I thought I'd ride it to work. I only broke down 3 times. So I did get there in the end, but it resorted to me actually running and pushing the bike into work, which I can't show where I work, of course, but there's still a couple of breakdowns which might be kind of entertaining to some of you. As well as that, I have bought the GoPro adapter for the microphone, so I can do motovlogs and talk and things. I've got loads. I actually have some footage as well, if you would like to see it, and if my brother's happy for me to share it. And if Josh, if you are still watching this, are you there, Josh? He got some footage which I have on my laptop where he was riding down the street. It is like broad daylight, and there was a guy in a bus stop who was like completely naked. Obviously, I'll have to blur that, but he was naked in a bus stop. And he goes down, and some guy's on his phone, wouldn't move. My brother went to go around him, and the guy actually got out of his car and was like assaulting my brother. Yeah, you remember that, Josh. So, and yeah, this guy got out and was grabbing my brother and was like shaking his head around, and there was a police car like just behind. So in this, within like 10 seconds, this police car pulls around the corner. It's quite a cool video. So if my brother's happy for me to share that, I will do so. Yeah, that might be entertaining to some of you. Philip Simpson, no, my giveaways are never a fix. If I'm going to do a giveaway, it is for... I mean, if Tarantula Addict had of one, like, genuinely, then fair enough. But I won't... I will never fix a video. It's... you know, it's equal to everyone. I put everyone's name in, the amount of times that they enter the competition, and that's it, pretty much. So... yeah, no fixes, and obviously that's with anyone. If to be fair, my girlfriend entered this competition, and she didn't win. So as far as fixing go, if I wanted to fix it, I would have done. So no, I don't do that. Okay, just explaining it in case people don't think so. So I got some question about a bad molt, surgically removed, but she's not looking good. I put her in ICU. Any advice would be grateful. Bad molt with tarantulas, that would depend on what people... I don't know what your pokey is, the condition of it is. If you'd like to send some pictures on Facebook so I can have a look at it, I will. I've got like about 70 messages on Facebook alone to go through at the moment, as well as sort of several hundred on YouTube. But what I did, a good example of this, many of you, if you've been on my channel for a long time, will remember the Steve, which was the Nandu Chromatus. And he molted and lost 4 legs in one go, and I managed to keep him alive. And the way that I did that was I put him in an ICU. Don't use tissue paper because it's got a dye in it. I would use sort of soil or put some cork bark down and use that. And then I actually had a locust. I crushed the head and I cut all the legs off bar one. So it was sort of like the nerve was sort of twitching, but it posed no threat to my spider, and it actually ate the same day, which I don't ever feed a spider the same day normally, but if it's lost legs and it's, maybe the bit of energy, the protein and the extra humidity will do it some good. So that's what I would sort of recommend, So yeah, I heard stories, really some tarantulas when stressed from handling. Is it true? I'm curious. Handling tarantulas. That's actually a video that I'm going to be doing, and the reason for that is because I get a lot of people asking me to handle spiders, handle Zelda, and handle pokies and all kinds of things. And to be honest, I've now jumped the fence when it comes to handling spiders, and I will tell you why. I used to handle pretty much everything that I had. I would handle and upload it to YouTube, and that's kind of where I guess my popularity on YouTube came from. I think I just hit like 10 million views on my main channel, plus other sort of videos and things on social media. And I used to upload all these handling videos, but it gives off the wrong impression of the hobby. Now, I'm not saying I will never handle a tarantula. I have in that enclosure there with that black stripe, that's my Grammosola pulchra. I'll get her out and I'll handle her occasionally. My girlfriend handled her as well. And there's no harm in doing so, in a sense, but I wouldn't recommend it to people, because the problem is if you have a tarantula and it were to bite you, for a start, you've been injured, you're more than likely going to flick the spider off, which would kill the spider. It's all to do with risk. You don't want to... Spiders and tarantulas are really, really fragile, and if you drop them, you are pretty much going to kill them. so that's why I don't actually handle tarantulas anymore. I mean, don't get me wrong, I got the Celadonia out, but I was like inches off the bed and was really, really careful with it. But other than that, I tend not to. That said, I mentioned a minute ago about the rehousing video that I did. I filmed it on the weekend with Kim, and the two main spiders that are in the video are the Chromatopelma pubescens and the Poecilotheria regalis. The regalis, the molt from it, tip to tip, is 7 inches, so she's now much bigger than 7 inches. And she was so easy to rehouse. I'll show you how I did in the video, but great. The GBB, the green bottle blue, not quite the same. I managed to get her out very carefully, and she bolted like lightning. Actually ended up, I mean, I wasn't trying to handle her or anything like that at the time. I was just trying to get her out of her enclosure. She was in this old cork bath I was trying to get her out of, and she ran out down my body and ran up the inside of my trouser leg. And she's a decent size. She's not like a fully grown one, but she's sort of like large juvenile / small subadult kind of thing. And yet she actually ran up my leg. And I do actually handle her in the video, so if you'd like to see what they look like, they're gorgeous spiders. But that's an exception, because I don't, I don't know, it's very hard to say. I will explain it more in the video that I'm working on, but I wouldn't handle a tarantula unless I really, really had to, I would do it more to say to people, look, this spider won't bite you. It can, but it won't. The same as like a dog can bite you, but dogs don't, because why should they? And they're the same. To 1980, I thank you. I'm glad you enjoy my content. And happy Halloween to you as well. New World, yes or no? That depends on experience. Personally, I love Old Worlds. I love pokies. I love the baboon spiders. I have several of those. I do enjoy keeping Old World spiders, but at the same time, with Old World spiders, it comes with the fact that they're pretty much all really, really fast. They are defensive. I don't use the word aggressive, but they're all very, very they're very defensive. They will bite, and most of them have venom that is stronger than a bee sting, like most New World. If you are experienced and you've been keeping inverts for a long time, then I would recommend going into Old Worlds. And the same with centipedes. Don't ever get a centipede for your first invert, because it's a different kind of pet, shall we say. Excuse me. Philip Simpson, again a question from you. If you had a desert tarantula, are they like a normal substrate, or would you use sand or a mixture? Personally, I would use a bit of a mixture, not full sand. I find if you mix it in, they can still kind of use it for burrowing and things, but that's my opinion, and it would probably really depend on the species and things as well. To tie, you handle just sunbursts. I've handled the PHMAC Togo Starburst, as well as I've handled S-Calves, OBTs, Harpactria porcropes, which are baboons, Ceratogris. I've handled a lot of them, but that was before, when I was younger, and actually quite silly about it. Like I said, I guess now what I'm trying to promote with my channel is I'm trying to promote more the safekeeping and educational side of it, not the look at me, I have a giant spider and I'm going to handle it. As I said, one of my videos is kind of doing the rounds on Facebook through Unilad, as well as some other places, and someone said to me about, why would you allow them to share that video? The reason is very simple, because people who don't know about spiders and inverts instantly think that they're scary, that they're going to bite them and things like that. So by me sharing that video, one, it shows that actually a giant spider, a giant tarantula, which was my Goliath bird eater, the Theraphosa sturmi, not aggressive, didn't, he was pretty chill, to be fair. But in the link on that video was a link to my channel. So if they click on that link and then come over to my channel and see, actually this is what I'm trying to promote, and trying to show sort of, how to rehouse them and sort of caring and feeding for them, and care sheets and things. I've got a few of those to work on. The main one I'm working on for the care sheets is the Typhochilena celadonia, the Brazilian jewel tarantula, because there was a few of them that were available recently. I was going to buy one. They were £420 each at 1 centimetre, and I was going to buy a couple, and I messaged the seller and said, look, I would like to buy some off you, ship from Poland, but they sold out. So there are a few more of them now kind of out there, shall we say. So I thought it would be good to do a video for those, so that hopefully in the future when everyone has a T. celadonia, they can find my video and they'll know how to keep it. So yeah. Oh shit, yeah. Hang on. I don't know why I always forget to Is that done, Josh? It's not rotating. No, I don't know. It's my phone isn't rotating, so I don't know. I don't know why it's not rotating at all. Can I rotate it? No. Sorry guys, my phone isn't rotating, so I'm very, very sorry about that. I will sort that out for the next time, but it's not letting me. So yeah, so I will sort that out for next time with the landscape. My phone won't rotate. It's a Sony. It's being a sack of shit, basically. Sorry. Yeah, I've had that in regards to the tarantulas hiding in the underside of lids. I've had that happen with a lot of them, mostly pokers that tend to do that. So what's my favourite motorbike? Ooh. Well, I would probably have to say the Suzuki GSXR, because that's what I ride, and my bike is, it's, as far as I'm concerned, it's the best bike because I love it. It's a lot of work done to it, and it's very, very unique. If you've never seen one of my motorbike, I do have videos of it. It's pretty cool. I like it. If I could own any bike though. There you go, Frankisley. Thank you. I apologise. Yeah, Suzuki Hayabusa. I think it was early on in the year. I won't go into detail, but I kind of came into some money, and I was actually thinking about buying myself a Suzuki Hayabusa. The problem is that for me to get another bike at the moment, I would have to get rid of mine because of space in the garage and stuff, and I can't get rid of my bike. So, and also, to be fair, my bike, it can, it's good for sort of 74 miles an hour in first gear in a few seconds. As you work up the gears to sixth gear, it's a very, very fast bike. I don't need to get up to 150 miles an hour any faster. Not that I go that fast. I stick to 70 all the time. So yeah, which of my friends has the best nickname? That one goes to my brother. I mean, I have a lot of my friends. We all have nicknames. Obviously, I'm known as sort of TarantulaDan on the internet and Sully, because I have a costume that's Sully from Monsters Inc. when I'm riding my motorbike. But the reason my brother has the best nickname is because I call him Orphan, which sounds really, really horrible. But the reason, 6 to 70, face of a liar. Yeah, I very rarely break 70. Is that better? To be fair, my riding, it depends on what mood I'm in and who I'm with. If I'm riding and I have Kim, my girlfriend, on the back, I am genuinely the most boring rider, like, in the world ever, because I have to ride to keep her safe. That said, if I'm out riding and Kim is not on the back of me, then I do tend to accelerate a little bit harder than maybe I should. When the roads are safe to do so, and depending who I'm with as well. There's a few friends that I ride with that have all got jixers as well. So if we go out, I always call it my asshole lid, which is my this one here, with my, for those of you that are just joining me, my this lid that I've been wearing today for Halloween is the X-Lite 809 809RR, I think it is. My other one is a Rye, and it's sort of a small profile, really tight fitting, really, it's a lovely helmet, very expensive, and I call it my asshole lid, or my asshole hat. If that goes on, it's pretty much like, let's go and have some fun, you know. So that's what we do when we go out, depending on who we're with and the weather and things. How about yourself? What's your favourite bike and things like that? To Sharon. Oh, I've had a message. You guys can't actually see this, but I've had a message from one of my friends who's watching, who is called, his nickname's Benny Bustop. I can't remember where that comes from. My friends, I have to move because I'm getting cramp in my leg. I proceed to tread on everything and knock everything over. Shit. Yeah, I have a friend called Benny Bustop, but I can't remember where that nickname comes from. My brother's called Orphan. The reason I call my brother Orphan is because he has no parents. That's a lie, to be fair, he does. My real dad is kind of still alive, but we don't really sort of see him that much. It was a joke years ago that it's kind of stuck, shall we say. So I call him Orphan, and he always mocks me because I couldn't get adopted. So we have that kind of banter between us. My sister, she's going to kill me if she's watching it. My sister doesn't watch my videos, so it's fine, but my sister, in my phone, she's called Cherry Pooper. And the reason is because when she was a child, she ate a whole punnet of cherries, including the stones, and when she pooped out, it was just stones. So that's kind of stuck. My sister is called Trap, because she's basically got a bit of a gob on her, shall we say. My best friend Terry is Turbo Tez, because his name's Terry, and he goes very, very fast, sometimes. What other nicknames? I got loads. Yeah. I had another friend. Oh, my mate Dan Liddell. By the way, my friend Daniel is actually my oldest friend from sort of when I was in year 2, I think. And he has just started up an animal channel. He has ferrets. And I've actually messaged him. I'm hoping to go and do some filming. I have messaged him about joining him to do some filming with some ferrets. And he's also going to be vlogging, I think he's going to Bristol Zoo this week. So I think it's called Dan's Wildlife, but I will put a link in the description to this video when it's all done. And I will share a link to his YouTube page on my Facebook. So if you'd like to check him out and look at some ferrets and other kind of animals, then go and check him out, because he's a great guy and I'm sure he'd appreciate it. But he is called Sun. The reason he's called Sun is because when I was sort of a teenager, I used to fancy his mum. And we always used to joke about, like, one day he'd sort of, like, come downstairs and I'd be, like, cooking breakfast with his mum. Like, alright, son, how you doing? But, you know, he's told me straight up he'd kill me. So, it was just a joke, of course. Will you have an RM125? So how come you can't take that on the road? Is it because of licence or insurance and things? Any true spiders is fine for beginners. I've handled true spiders for years. Yeah, true spiders are wonderful. I have the ladybird spider, which is in this pot here, that one there. I also have the huntsman spider, which is the H in Cygnus, which is the same one. Look, the mug's still up. This is my old H in Cygnus, which is on one of my mugs. You can find this on my Redbubble. Yeah, that's my favourite true spider. They're amazing. Amazing looking spiders. I also have my funnel web as well, the Japanese funnel web. But that's sort of very, very small. So, yeah, true spiders are amazing. I would recommend any of those. Are you going to chat on Discord after this? No, I won't be on Discord tonight, and the reason for that is because I have to finalise the video for tomorrow's American giveaway. So I have to sort my list out. I have to get changed out of my work things. I have to tidy my room up because obviously I've got all my animals and some of the animals and things out. I have to have some food, and I have to call Kim because I haven't spoken to her all day. And I also have a couple of other things to kind of sort out privately and stuff as well. So I won't be on Discord tonight, and I won't be on tomorrow, because tomorrow, once I've done the USA giveaway on. We're sort of finalising things for the EU giveaway. Thursday, I think on Thursday I'll be online on Discord. So on Thursday I will be on YouTube to do another live chat for the European giveaway, and then after that, because there's no more video editing to do, I'll jump on Discord, have a chat with you on there. If you aren't on Discord, there's a link to it in the description. It's free to sort of sign up to it. Really, really good. And when I'm on there, there's a lot of people who I talk to for literally hours and hours and hours about anything and everything. I have my webcam on. It doesn't overheat, so I can be on webcam. We have a big sort of group web chat, and we sort of show animals and things off. So it's worth checking out. There's also an app as well, and you can do it on your phone. So you should definitely come onto Discord if you're not on there. So yeah, hello. Good evening to the Wolverhampton Spider guy. It's pretty cool that there's someone on my YouTube that lives in Wolverhampton, which is only a short throw from where I am. I live in Stourbridge, not far from Wolverhampton. So someone that lives that close is kind of pretty cool. So good evening. What games do you play on your Xbox One? At the moment, I have been playing Destiny 2. I play that with my brother and Kim and a few other people. But the reason I haven't been on it for a while because I've been playing Breath of the Wild on the Switch, which is amazing, and I finally only on the weekend got the Tunic of the Wild for getting all 120 shrines, so feeling very proud about that. And I've also been playing Super Mario Odyssey. If you've never played Super Mario Odyssey or Zelda, I would buy a Switch for either one of those games. They're amazing. Yes, Josh, I never played. The reason I never played is because I'm either filming videos, editing videos, replying to messages from YouTube and social media at work, or quite frankly, I just want to watch Big Bang Theory and relax. So, yes, yellow sac spiders are cool. I don't play Doom, no. The only games I really play by Bethesda is the Elder Scrolls. I did try Fallout, but I couldn't really get into it. But Skyrim's amazing. Josh Oakley, no, Josh, I don't want to play Dark Souls. I played Dark Souls. I thought I got really far in it, and it turns out I was about 20 minutes into the game, and I was done. I couldn't play it. Someone from Redditch. Wow, that's also really, really close. Redditch is sort of that way, I think, from me. Sorry for shaking the camera. Who won? Owens Herps won the inverts, and I can't remember the name of the young lady who won. Tammy Oldham won the merchandise. So, but I will be doing more giveaways for the UK in the future if that's what you would like. Zelda was dull. We're all entitled to our own opinion. I mean, you're wrong, of course. No, everyone can have their own opinion, but I loved Breath of the Wild. I'm still playing it now. I really do enjoy it. I just play MWR. Don't even know what that is. IW. Don't know what that is. Black Ops 3, Black Ops 2, and I pre-ordered World War 2 Pro Edition. I don't play Call of Duty at all. I don't have the patience for it. I still need a few sound bites from you in my documentary. Oh, yes. Frankus, if you are free after this, can I give you a call on WhatsApp just for 10 minutes and have a quick chat and a catch up, if that's okay with you? If that's okay, then great. If not, I will message you or talk to you on Facebook or something. So, Rage, I did like Rage. That was good. Essex, Ages. Nah, Essex isn't that far away. Fallout 4, I tried to play, couldn't get into it that much. Oh yeah, I know who you are, Soldier. It's cool. I've got you in a Snapchat. I haven't been on a Snapchat for a while. Again, because I genuinely have so much going on. It's kind of impossible for me to do everything. I'm only one person. From London. Yeah, the US one I'm looking forward to. I think I had 604 people, names. but of course some of those entered multiple times, so I'm looking at probably 1,800 entries tops at the moment for the US, but it's still, people are still adding to it, so it's pretty cool. Yeah, awesome, Frankus. I will give you a call in just a minute, so it'd be good to have a catch up with you actually and see how things are going. Oh, well, you're only 10. God, that's probably why you can't ride a bike then. So, have you done the draw? Yes, I've done the draw. I'm sorry. The winners, as I said, Tammy Oldham won the merchandise, and Owens Herps won the inverts. So that is the competition sort of finished. I'm just sort of chatting to some of you. I would like to do more of these in the future, as I've said. It just depends on what would you guys. I mean, I can't always do inverts because the suppliers, obviously, they have to have things in and be, But as I've said, the Spider Shop are great, and I would recommend going to them unless there were other UK based suppliers that would happy to do this. I mean, I know of a few of them. If they would be happy for me to do it, then I would love to do more giveaways. It's nice for me to sort of give something back to my audience. So yeah. Do I like snakes? Yes, I do like snakes. I don't own it. Sorry, I have a stutter. I don't own any snakes because people in my household have a phobia of them, which is kind of odd because I don't like snakes, but I can keep centipedes, tarantulas, scorpions, all that kind of thing. So yeah, I don't own any snakes, but maybe in the future I might get some. The closest thing I have to snakes at the moment are my millipedes, so not very. Yeah, as my brother said, people, my family that sort of come to the house and things don't like them. That said, I actually have a cousin that won't come here because she's scared of spiders. Even though the spiders are all upstairs, they just won't come here at all. So anyway, guys, I'm going to have to wrap this up now because I said this was going to be a 15-minute video and I've been talking for 52.5 minutes. So the giveaway is done. I will be messaging the winners to liaise with them about the merchandise and the inverts. If you are from the Europe or America and you would like to enter into those competitions, the American one finishes tomorrow and the European one will be drawn on Thursday. So please, it's not too late to enter those. If you enjoy my content, don't forget to like, subscribe. I'm going through trying to reply to everyone's comments, and sharing my footage really helps me as well. It's what enables me to basically do all this and to fund it, I guess. My favourite tarantula, very quickly, I have, I guess, two. Zelda, my Lassiodora Para Hibana, because she's the first one I raised from a sling. And, of course, my T. Celadonia. If you don't know what a T. Celadonia is, if you're new to my channel, look at my videos. It should be on my main page. It's gorgeous. It is absolutely amazing looking. And it's eaten, so I'm hoping it'll be sort of coming up to another molt. So it'll be even better looking. Yeah, I will. Once I spoke to Frankus Lee, I will give you a call on Snapchat. So, anyways, thank you to everyone that's joined me tonight. I hope I've answered some questions, shown you some animals and things. Sorry for my phone reheating, and for the tomorrow's live video, which will be up at 6 PM again. Feel free to join me in chat. I will try and get in landscape, so it's a bit better to watch. I do apologise. So, as always, everyone, thank you for watching. Take care. And I guess I will see you tomorrow if you join me. Bye, everyone.